Hello, today I'm going to show you how you can crochet this tiny elephant. This whole elephant is crocheted from top to bottom in one piece except for the ears, which is crocheted and sewed in later on. First we'll make a slip knot. I like to run the yarn coming from the ball through the index finger of my left hand, and then I'm going to make a chain 12. Now we've done the foundation chain. If you look closely at it, it looks just like a braid. It has three strands, two strands in the front and one in the back. What I like to do is start to crochet in the one that is at the back so that the space between the stitches is a lot less. See, there's nothing wrong with crocheting in the two strands in the front, which is the normal way to do, except you'd be left with a little bit more space. And tiny details like this is what makes your amigurumi better, and it's entirely your preference. So what we're doing now is we're crocheting around the foundation chain in ovals. So we'll start by making 10 single crochet. So now we've done 10 single crochet till the last before chain. We'll make 3 single crochet in the last chain, and then we'll start to work on the other side of the foundation chain. We'll make 10 single crochets till the end of the chain. So that's round one done. We'll be working in ovals for the next few rounds, except we'll be doing the three single crochet increase only on one side, and the place where the increases are done, that forms the rear end of the elephant, and the other straight edge where we are beginning the rounds becomes the head of the elephant. So for the next round, for round 2, we'll be doing 11 single crochets. We'll do a 3 single crochet increase on the last stitch, and then we'll do 11 single crochets on the other side. So in this round, after we've done the 14 single crochets, instead of doing the 3 single crochet increase, we're just going to make a single crochet in that stitch. We don't need to do any more increases. So from round 6, we're going to start making the trunk for the elephant. So we'll begin the round by making an increase in the first stitch. That is, we'll make 2 single crochet in the first stitch and then we'll do 14 single crochets. So I've done 14 single crochets. Now I'm going to make the tail for the elephant. To do that, I'm going to make chain 4s and I'm going to single crochet in those chains. I'll be starting to make single crochets from the second chain from the hook and I'll make 3 single crochets and after that I'm going to single crochet as usual. I'm going to make 14 single crochets till the end of the Now for round 7, I'll be making 2 increases. That is, I'll make 2 single crochets in the first stitch, 2 single crochets in the second stitch, and then I'll single crochet as usual. I'll be making 14 single crochet. So after making 14 single crochets, you'll get to the part where the tail is. Simply skip the tail and start crocheting in the elephant's body. Make 12 single crochets. That is, you'll be stopping 2 stitches before the round ends. As you can see, I have not done the last two stitches. Instead, I'm going to start counting. I'm going to count 8 stitches, including the last two stitches from the previous round, and I'm going to skip them. And I'm going to start crocheting the body, leaving those 8 stitches. This is the space where the trunk goes. We'll do that after we finish the body. And for round 8, I'll just have to do 12 single crochet on this side and 12 single crochet on the other side. For round 9, we can start crocheting as usual. We'll make 12 single crochets, and when we get to halfway through the body, we can start making the legs. I'll tell you when. So now we'll make 4 single crochets and stop. We'll start counting 4 single crochets from the tail end of the elephant, and we'll start crocheting from the 4th stitch. That is, we are now making the rear legs for the elephant. So there'll be 8 stitches in the legs. So you'll be making 8 single crochets for the next 2 rounds. So now we want the trunk to decrease in size. So for round 2, we'll do a single crochet in the first stitch, a single crochet in the second stitch, and we'll do a invisible decrease. That is, we'll combine the third and fourth stitch. How we'll do the decrease is, we'll insert the hook in the front loop of the first stitch and front loop of the second stitch, and now we'll yarn over and pull the yarn through these two loops, and then pull the yarn through the last two loops. We'll repeat the same steps again, a single crochet and an invisible decrease. So now you will have 6 stitches in the round. It was a little tricky trying to do 6 single crochets in the round on camera. So yeah, I've done 2 more rounds of 6 single crochets, but you can do the trunk however long as you wish. So now I'm going to start making the front legs for the elephant. To do that, I'll start counting 4 stitches from the front end of the elephant. I'll start crocheting from the 4th stitch, and I'll make 8 single crochets clockwise, and I'll be making 2 more rounds of 8 single crochets for the legs.